What's up you guys? So today I'm gonna basically be showing you guys how to get the most bonds. So yeah, we're gonna be farming the most bonds, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Your help really helps me make more videos, and yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get directly into the video. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna ask is probably, what is the best class in the game? So the best class is the Cowboy. The Cowboy is really good and really cost effective when it comes to farming bonds, and in general it's just a really good. So the class actually costs 50 bonds, which is really cheap, and you know, it spawns a horse and revolver. The horse is what is needed for this farming method, and it allows you to outrun zombies. So for challenges is the next thing that you want to do when farming bonds. They allow you to get more bonds depending on the difficulty. It will basically allow you to get more bonds. So let's see, at the beginning there's 5, and at the end is 30. So yeah, the more difficult it is, the more bonds you get. So as you spawn in, you're gonna spawn in with a horse, and you're gonna spawn in with some revolver ammo and whatnot. And directly what you want to do, sell the gold bar. Then right after, buy 3 pieces of coal. Right after getting the 3 pieces of coal, you want to get the newspaper. And then what you want to do, place the newspaper on the window, and it essentially acts like a barrier. Dump all your coal inside of it and just keep on driving. So you want to aim to look for a town, skip all of the other buildings, the wandering buildings you do not need to go to. So once you spot a town right here, it can be on any side. You want to slow down, then unequip your horse or unhatch it, and then directly what you want to do on the horse is you want to attract as many zombies as possible. So as you see right here, I'm gathering them around the town, and yeah, you want to get as much as you can. So for this plan to work, it's going to filter out the zombies with the fast zombies and the slow zombies. So as you see right here, the fast zombies will be filtered out because they're running way faster, and the slow zombies will be behind. And because you're out of the range, like right here, they're going to continue to go forward, and then you can just finish off the fast zombies. And then yeah, they just go directly to the base. So now, what you want to do is prioritize killing the banker, because if you don't do that, then the banker can end up going into the abyss without you knowing as well. So yeah, prioritize killing the banker first, and then you can lead the rest into the void and do the same exact strategy. And this is really effective and saves a ton of ammo. So once you've killed all the zombies, the fast zombies, as you see right here, the slow zombies will just continue to run forward, and you're safe. As you see on the very left corner, you see I have a ton of ammo actually. So right here, it's your choice to loot anything else, but obviously when it comes to nighttime, what you want to do is stay on the horse. You do not want to go on the train because you'll get killed obviously, so staying on the horse outruns all of the hostiles in the game. So yeah, just gotta stay on it the whole time until day rises, and you'll be safe. But what I would recommend doing is prioritize only getting furniture shops, because once you do that, you know, you're gonna be able to get the coal, you're gonna get cameras and everything. So that's the main thing that you want to get from the furniture stores. So yeah, right here I'm gonna go to the furniture stores. There always is coal in there, guaranteed always coal. There's always some type of valuable loot. And then you want to get the camera, because the camera is very valuable. So the first method to blowing up the banks is using dynamite, and the bank is where you get the bond. So in this clip right here, there's obviously just one bond, but you know, majority of the time the banks will have 1 to 6 bonds, which is majority of the time you will not be getting 1 bond. And the next method is by using the banker code. So you get this by killing the banker, and it drops a code, and you can use this code to access the bank, which allows you to get more bonds as well. So this is really efficient if you just keep on doing the same method that I've showed you guys in the video. Again, this is another clip of me. But yeah, in this bond farming, getting the bonds with bank is, I guess, the safest way and the best method, because it varies depending on how many banks there are. Because in a town, there's always 1 bank to 3 banks, I'm assuming, because all the times I farmed, you know, I've been getting a lot of bonds from just the bank alone. And yeah, the bank provides a lot of bonds. But yeah, right here I have 5 bonds from just one bank, and that's why banks are really good for bond farming. And the next clip, this bank spawn only 2, but you know, it's pretty good. So as you see, I'm also picking up the gold bars, which I could sell them. So that's why you do not need to loot anything else. So for this tip, you want to use a third-person camera view by putting it on top of the seat. Once you press E on it, you're able to zoom out, like right here demonstrated. You can zoom out, and this is really useful. So you can see like towns, you can see Hawthorne, Cowboys, so you know what to do and adjust. So in this clip, honestly, you just don't have to loot anything else besides the church if you want. Technically, what I would do is I would leave. You don't have to loot anything else because you can just loot the bank. So now just sell all your money from the trade post and the sheriff's office. Collect all your money. And you want to prioritize once you get all the money, buy armor. And you need armor for the protection from forts and whatnot. So the next method of getting money is by forts. So this is the fort constitution. It spawns within 20,000 to the end, which is really good, yeah. So with this method, you want to go on the top, go on the ladder, and then ideally you want to wait for like 5 seconds or so. And once you've done that, you should be able to go down. But just beware, make sure to run out, and then once you've done that, you can just kill them from a far distance, like right here, and you should be safe and far away from danger, because majority of them cannot reach you. Now once you've killed every single zombie, you want to locate the Captain Prescott. So, Captain Prescott spawns a key, unlock the supply depot, and yeah, you get a few bonds. You can get up to 5 bonds. Or 6. Yeah, 6 bonds. And the method to going out, you want to put your horse on here, then placing it, dragging it, and placing it on the top of this roof, placing it outward. And this is to avoid the soldier zombies from the front, because if you went out of the front, you're gonna have to deal with all of them. So yeah, I found this method of safely getting off the fort. It is really effective, and yeah, makes you survive and last longer. So you can technically do this without armor, but you know, with armor it's more safer. So next, how to raid a castle. So the castle, what you want to do is target the knife. So running in there, you get the knife right here. I made a whole video on how to finish the castle efficiently, so just make sure to look at that. I'm putting it down in the description down below. There's also going to be the fort how-to as well. So once you kill all the werewolves and vampires, it should be safe. And now this is where you get the reward. So the reward has a ton of bonds. The castle is like, I'm pretty sure it has the most bonds possible. Over here is on the bottom floor on the left side, and there's gold, valuables, and bonds. On the next side is the dinner room. There should be a total of 2. And then on the top floor, near the knife place, should be 3. And then on the top floor again, this is where you get the most bonds. This room. So just like that, you just looted the whole castle, and now you want to run out, because once you do that, go directly to your train and then just keep on going forward until you meet to the next destination. The next destination should be the boss, and the boss is Nikola boss, Tesla. And basically you want to find all the body parts first, right here, behind here, on the table, and outside. So once you've done that, deposit all the body parts on the location. Once you hear that ding, you want to go pull this lever here. And once you've done that, leave immediately, go to your train and sit under the protective roof. And then you just honestly wait 3 minutes, wait it out. I recommend waiting the whole 3 minutes because zombies can continue to spawn and you do not want to die. Especially because it will spawn thunder and thunder does a lot of damage. So yeah, the safest option is to stay here. And then once you've noticed that the fire is done or the thunder's done, you can start coming out, just finishing all of the assignments. Now make sure you keep a distance away from the scientists so you're able to kill them more efficiently, allowing you to take no damage. Now there's only a little bit more scientists, you're just going to finish them off. Make sure all of them are dead, so once you loot the stuff, you will be fine. Now, once you go inside, that's the reward. You should get a gun and you should get some bonds. So at the last place is where you get the bonds as well, the rewards. In the buildings, they supply you with bonds, so that's another method. Loot every single room. There should be a total of 8 if I'm right, and each room has at least 1 bond. But yeah, you can get a total of like 10 bonds from just the end buildings. And next, beating the game. So they actually made it so once you beat the game, you get 10 bonds. So what you can do is over here, you go to the bridge at the very, very far back. You want to stay there, and you honestly could just wait it out. You could just do that. But let's say you don't have the boss fight, you can just fight the boss. So right here, I'm fighting the boss. And it's really easy because the boss is currently bugged where it gets glitched right here. And you can see that it's stuck on the staircase, so it's really, really easy to kill. Now he will throw stuff at you, but you're safe, so you don't have to worry about that. And right there, it's dead. You can pick it up and do whatever you want with it. But yeah, that's the end of the game. And once you finish the game, you should get 10 bonds. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and sub, and goodbye.
Plug.